I am AI Avatar of CA Ratan Mundra. India and the European Union have concluded negotiations for a free trade agreement. This marks a major milestone in India's trade diplomacy and sets the foundation for a modern, rules-based economic partnership with one of the world's largest markets. Together, India and the EU represent a combined market of nearly 24 trillion US dollars and close to 2 billion consumers, creating a massive platform for trade, investment, technology, and innovation. In 2024-25, bilateral merchandise trade stood at around 136.54 billion US dollars, with India exporting nearly 75.85 billion US dollars to the EU. Services trade added another 83.10 billion US dollars, highlighting strong ties with significant untapped potential. The biggest takeaway from the agreement is market access. More than 99% of India's exports by value will receive preferential access to the EU, while preserving policy space for sensitive domestic sectors. This access spans 97% of EU tariff lines, covering 99.5% of India's trade value, structured through immediate elimination, phased reduction schedules, and tariff rate quotas. Over 70% of tariff lines, covering more than 90% of India's exports, move to zero duty immediately. This delivers instant gains for labor-intensive sectors such as textiles, leather, footwear, gems and jewelry, tea, coffee, spices, toys, and marine products. Another 20% of tariff lines will gradually move to zero duty over 3 to 5 years, while a smaller set receives preferential reductions or tariff rate quotas, balancing export opportunities with sensitivity concerns. Many Indian products currently face EU duties ranging from 4% to as high as 26%. Moving to zero duty enhances price competitiveness, strengthens value chain integration, and supports employment generation across manufacturing hubs. On its part, India has offered market access on 92.1% of tariff lines, covering 97.5% of EU exports, reflecting a calibrated and strategic approach to liberalization. Nearly half of India's tariff lines are eliminated immediately, while others are phased over 5, 7, and 10 years. A limited number of products are covered through reductions or tariff rate quotas. Greater access to EU high technology and capital goods is expected to reduce input costs for Indian industry, improve supply chain efficiency, and ultimately benefit consumers. Agricultural and processed food exports gain preferential access for products such as tea, coffee, spices, fruits, and vegetables, while sensitive sectors like dairy, cereals, and poultry remain safeguarded. To claim preferential tariffs, goods must meet rules of origin requirements. Product-specific rules ensure substantial processing while allowing flexibility to use global inputs. A major facilitation measure is self-certification through a statement on origin, reducing documentation, time, and compliance costs, especially for MSMEs. Services are expected to drive future growth. The EU commits across 144 services subsectors, while India offers 102. A structured mobility framework enables temporary entry of professionals, supporting knowledge-based trade. Engineering goods, textiles, chemicals, medical devices, and minerals emerge as key winners. For businesses, the next steps are clear. Map HS codes, confirm tariff timelines, validate rules of origin, and prepare for standards. Implemented effectively, the India-EU FTA can drive exports, jobs, and innovation toward India at 2047. Moonsys and Management Consultants LLP, a trusted partner for SEZ and IFSC excellence. A pioneer in establishing SEZ and IFSC units within GIFT City and India, delivering end-to-end IFSC setup, operational support, and handling complaints, risk management, renowned for deep expertise in regulatory approvals, capital markets, fund management, insurance, finance company, foreign university BATF, and ancillary regulations. And FinTech, expertise in customs clearance for aircraft and ship procurement, leasing, GST, DSPF, IFSCA comprehensive support covering registration, reporting, and regulatory transitions, ensuring ring fencing, transparency, and global compliance standards. Join our network, scan the QR codes below to stay connected with us.